just did the video. It's that time of the year again. That time of the year. If you want to help support this channel, I'll leave a link in the description box. I knew it. It's new. N-E-W. N-E-W. Okay. 14 and 5 is 19. 19 and W23 equals to 42. 14, 5, and 23. The reverse, okay, which leaves a total of red, 37, and 5, 42. The word 9 equals to 42. The word 9 equals to 14 plus 5, and it also sounds like œuf, like egg, plus 5 plus 21 plus 6. 27 and 5, 32, 42, 46. I like that, 42 and 46. The Queen God of the Heavens. Nif, nif, nif. There it is. Nif. The reverse of 42, 4 by 27. 27 times 4 equals to 80 and 28. Cycle of the moon, communication, 7 by 4. Jesus is the number of the calculation of this numeric value. Half of it is 14. DNA. AD. Half of it is 7. Now we're at the gateway. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 is 5. 57, 75 is the moon, or 77 times 75. That helps me out towards a calculation in the future by knowing how this is perfect. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 equals to 5. So now we have 9 equals to 42. Total over here equals to, sorry, this is even wrong. 4 by 7 is 28. 4 by 2 is 80 equals 108. Okay, that's right. 108 from 42 equals to 66. That is your woman. That is your Jupiter. That is your 6 by 6, 36. That is your creation of the Spirit God, the light God, the human God, because 1 and 6 is the half God, the half-life. 6 and 6 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3, creation. 6 equals 66 through 9. In French, 4, same thing, 108 to 46 equals to 62. The Queen, the God, the half-life in the house. That's what they're telling you. Oh my God, I can't believe it. It's a Niger. N-I-G-G-E-R. Niger. Or is it Niger? Or Nigger? The total count here in a Pythagorean count is 597,759. The front of the beginning of the word is the same as the end of the word. Although I and R, same house. E and N, same house. Nay, to be birth. I and R, 27, the sun. G and G, Jesus Christ. Christ. Niger. 7 and 7 is 14. 1 and 4 equals 5. 9, 5, 5, 9. 5 and 5 is 1. 1 and 9, the Spirit. It's the same as saying valet for Jack. In French, they say valet for Jack. So Jack, servant. Servant, same word. And the total count is 25, 37, 38, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 5 count to 60. So a 5 count is 135. 135 from 60 is 75. That's a reverse alphabet. It's showing me the moon. It says letter A, letter C, letter E. A, C, E. Also the 13th letter is M. 5th letter is E. Ace me. Divide me. Spread my legs. Put a bar across me. I am the ace because I am the heavens. Now you can see the delta angle is just splitting the 0 in half. The O stands for Mars. I am which half of the delta angle, although in Greek, delta is this way. Am I on both sides? Am I mirrored? Am I living on one side? My heart can only be in one world. But in two worlds all the same. The difference is the body, the corpse, the skull bones. Where are the skull bones? Valet is 60. Nigger is 60. Except nigger is 6 letters. 6 times 20 is 120. Add up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It equals to 120. So it's telling you something. It's telling you 1 through 15 is 120. Take away 16 equals to 104. Communication. Roger. Why did I do that? Take away first and last. Where's the center of 15? It's the 8 ball. Now we can play the game of pool. The total is 162 or 102 or 216. And that's another relationship that will link diameter to the moon. 1440 times 1.5 will be 2116. It's also the birth. I don't remember why 6 by 6 by 6 is also 216, but it also represents the birth, 216, and then 240. Okay, and the reason for that is because 10 days is 240 hours. 9 days is 216 hours, and anything to do, okay, anything to do 240, 10 equals to 1 plus 0 is 1. Anything to do with 9 always has to do something with the birth, okay? Whatever it is, all relationships to continuation, something new, but don't forget something recycled. Oh, a new idea, new day. So we have now valet, and we have this. Here we have A and E, which equals to O. Here we have I and E, which equals to the DNA. 14 and 15 Mars, and we begin the relationship between AE and EI to pi. They now fit in the pi relationship because of those two. Now I can say anything, but unless I can have a result, something that stands out. Anyways, to end this video, we're going to go to Lucky Unlucky. Got my frames. Now I'm going to have to, I have a few things I need. That's why I asked earlier to support the channel. Had a little bad luck. The good luck was I got these glasses. I'm very happy I can see with them. They're very close to my prescription, if not almost dead on. I was given a lot of pumping. You did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong. Just pay attention, pay a little bit more attention. But it kept going on and on and on. It was so hard on me. It was so draining. I understand. Tell me one time I understand. Tell me 2 times, okay. But don't pump it in me, okay? We all learn from each other. But besides that, my son throws me my keys last night. Here, take your keys. I'm like, and I'm right over a drain outside. So my keys for my truck are in a drain that's filled with 1 foot of water. I'm going to look it up. I don't think they're good anymore, and I have to get another key now. And it's this kind of key. You know, and that's the another reason that I'm looking at, besides to whatever, I'm really pumping the support at the end in the description box. If you want to make a drawing, I just wanted to go to something else. Did we talk about this drawing over here? First, he's got the antennas on top of his head. Take a look at the deck of cards. You'll see the Jack and the King. Sometimes you'll see something like this on one end. His hair is up this way, or his hair is curled backwards. I just changed the design of what the hair can represent, and I just put, look, I changed it. Like Daniel Boone or something, wearing something on. So the hair turned one way is saying something, so I just put a head and a tail, because it's always different. And this is what your Jack and King. The E and the V come together. E and the V. This can be, you know that key to cut glass? The same thing could be the E-World gears, how we're moving along, standing on my 2 feet, my 2 eyes. See my 2 eyes and my nose? I should just put a line, but really and truthfully, it's my 2 eyes up here. Now what happens if I folded him in half? What would you see? If I folded him in half and turned him around, he would be mirrored instead of having 2 tails. You know, the jackets. Anyways, okay. Is there anything else in here I want to speak of? We talked about the dog pound. Did we talk about the dog pound? Did we talk about what 147 is? I like to base a lot of things off of the numbers 147. Inside 7 is actually 3 and 1. But if I take that 3 out of the 7, it's 3 different explanations. 7 is the gateway to all, which is 4, and the one spirit is the heart of all. So, and I just want to tell you one thing, the 5 position, there's a reason why the 5 position is free in bingo. I'm going to do that in another video. I can do it in this one, is the center. The center. You go all around the center. Wherever the center goes is what everything is all around. Everything's all around the center. Wherever I go, I'm the center of my own attention wherever I am. I'm the center, always, in any position. Because it doesn't matter. Imagine we see Earth as big, right? But from a distant connection, when they see us, they go, look, there's Earth. And he's either like this, like this, like this, and like this. You know, you don't turn your steering wheel like this to drive on the highway. You're like, that's it. You need to know the 180 degrees. You need to know 360. But you only need to move 3 degrees. Raphael, 7286 in a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.